The press is some brand new Quinnipiac polls to tell you about with some very interesting findings. Some of these polls show Hillary Clinton facing major challenges against her Republican opponents in some very key primary states. And the numbers are also looking not good in some regards for the candidate Donald Trump. So let's talk about all of that and bring back in CNN's senior Washington correspondent Jeff Zeleny, as well as CNN senior political reporter Nia Malika Henderson. Great to see both of you guys this morning.
Good morning.
To be here. Let's mix it up. Let's be crazy and start with Hillary Clinton instead of Donald Trump. Okay.
Good.
Right. So here is Hillary Clinton's favorability matchups. This is in Iowa, obviously the key primary state. She is losing to Marco Rubio and to Jeb Bush and to as you can see. Nia, how do you explain what's going on here?
Yeah, and if you look into those numbers, and I think they just came out at about 6 a.m., she's doing terribly in terms of people believing she is honest and trustworthy, and she also just has low marks in terms of people believing she cares about their issues. And so this has been a problem, I think, ongoing for her. And you talk to folks in the campaign, and they say, well, the campaign hasn't really started yet, and these numbers around being trustworthy or caring for people like you, the others will start to take on water as well as the campaign heats up and as they face a barrage of negative ads. But my goodness, this is certainly a turn of events for her, and we've just seen, I think, this steady slide in terms of her poll numbers. They have believed all along that they don't really have to engage with the press in a very public way. They don't have to give the kind of interviews consistently that they gave to Breonna Keeler. But at some point, they said they want to change things around, get out there a bit more, and these polls certainly kind of send a warning signal.
It is interesting that after giving that interview, the trustworthy numbers didn't change in a meaningful way. And before we go on to how Trump's getting punched in the nose in the polls as well, except among the rabid faithful, Zeleny, what do you think of the fact that trustworthiness looms large for Hillary Clinton, and that is the exact strength that a candidate named Biden would have?
It's really interesting. I mean, this is a place where she has campaigned the most. Iowa, of course, she has an apparatus there. They're reaching out to activists and things, and voters still have these trust and credibility questions. So certainly it leaves open the possibility. And you have Bernie Sanders on one side. A lot of liberals really like what he's saying, but there is still sort of this hungering out there for someone else. But Chris, we still do not think, have no reason to believe that Joe Biden or any other Democrat is going to ride to the rescue here. It is likely going to be, the field as we have it right now. But these trust and credibility numbers are not problematic yet, but troubling for the Clinton campaign.
And consistent.
Because inconsistent. And this is a poll that. Actually, this poll is really interesting. It spans about 11 or 12 days, which usually in polling is not a good thing because so many things happen. But in this case, I think it's really instructive because it really spans over a wide period of time. And it shows that these just aren't changing no matter what she's doing here. So this is going to be an issue that she wrestles with.